Hi, I'm Randall Chongson and my friend.
I'm Marvin Germo. I'm with the man, the myth, the legend. Seryoso ba tayo dapat?
Di naman,
Sorry,
this is a good...
okay.
Namin the rock star, no? No, Marvin, the reason why I wanted to do the video is that I want us to discuss common issues that people go through with investing. You know, we always talk about investing, doing this, but the reality is more people actually don't invest, or people that do, they don't invest enough. What were your common experiences? You've been doing this for quite some time already.
One of the biggest hindrances that I've seen that cause people not to invest is number one, they think they need a large amount of money to invest, or they think it's too complicated.
So let's talk about first that large amount of money. Again, I also experienced that. Parang, sir, kasi kailangan, I have out of hundreds and thousands, billions. Where do you think that's coming from?
I don't know. When it comes to investing, kasi people think that especially the stock market, that it's for rich people, it's for people for rich people
like you.
It's for people who
galing kasi ng branding, no? Pag when stock market, I'm rich. So.
No, or parang when they see it in movies, parang they see people that live a high profile life, or they have a large amount of money that when they buy hundreds of thousands of shares or even millions of shares. That's why they think na, it really takes a lot of money to invest. So that's one. I guess people are not really educated enough when it comes to investing.
But that's a myth, no? That whole, I need to have a large amount of money. Of course, there's some, dapat may pera namin din talaga to begin with. No? If you have very small amount of money, there's really not much you can do. But I think that the big myth is, I need to have hundreds and thousands of money. And or even millions.
And I like what you said. Tama rin yun na, if you want to invest your money, if you start with a small amount, it won't get you anywhere, but it's a good starting point.
Okay.
Kasi if you have 100,000 pesos, it grows up 10%, you only earn 10,000. But if you have 1 million, goes up 10%, you earn 100,000 more.
You don't have to wait until you get that amount of money before you actually start. What do you think about, I see a lot of people, ito ginagawa nila, no? They start to invest in small amounts on a regular basis, and that's their way to be able to build. Is that a good strategy, or do you want them to wait first and then invest? Or, say I have 5,000 today or 10,000. I'll start there. The next time I have 5,000, I'm going to add on. Would you rather them save it until, let's say, 100,000 before I do something, so I can, practice diversification and all these things? Or would you be okay in regularly, every time I have money, I put in.
Okay, yeah. I'm a big believer of that you put in money on a regular basis.
As against waiting.
As against waiting. I'm in my mid-20s now. When I started investing, it was all about starting.
You mean 20s 10 years ago, right?
And then, it's about putting money in regular intervals, kasi later on that money will grow even bigger. But what I've seen is, if you start small with regular amounts, it builds your experience and your skill.
Yeah.
So
and your behavior gets corrected.
Your behavior, investing is emotional. It's not just about managing risk, but managing your emotions.
So mga stock market analyst, mga emo din sila.
That's the thing about the stock market. Iba-iba yung mindset ng tao. Some people can get a 10% loss na okay sila. Some people naman 25% loss na, but they can still manage the risk. Some traders naman, they don't like to get 3% losses, 5%, they automatically sell. So that's the mind frame about the market. There's no one fit solution when it comes to making money, managing your risk, and also starting. Kasi kahit tayo, kunyari, if you start today, and then I start today, we don't have different amounts of money that we start with.
Yeah,
of course, mas malaki sa'yo, di ba?
I have more kids, so.
Pero okay lang,
But tama yan. But I have a shorter time frame.
And then the amount that you use is...
No, Marvin, dami. No? That's, I think, sometimes, whenever we teach people, we actually sometimes add on to this confusion, that, like us, we never actually, that guys, Marvin and I never actually agree in many things when it comes to investing. But one thing what we agree is about the foundations. Whole idea. I agree that if I have a little bit of money, I'll start with it. And you guys agree with that? Maybe the execution may be a little bit different. But here's my whole idea, Marv said. I'd rather you invest the money today than rather spend it. And I think that's paramount to a lot of people. No?
Oh naman, yeah. Ako, my mentality is this when I started out, I would always focus on, when I put my money, I want it to grow first. Kesa gastusin ko kagad into something that will not grow later on.
Yeah. So even if you lose, guys, if you even lose your money, it's okay. The chances are it's gonna recover. When you spend it, there's no recovery.
So, example kunyari, I don't have any savings.
Oh.
I would rather invest it first than buy a 60,000 Coldplay ticket. Parang ganun.
Mhm.
But it's not bad buying a Coldplay ticket as long as what you're using is an extra. However, if the money that you have is you're in debt, you don't have any savings yet, or you don't have any startup investments, it would be better.
Emergency funds.
Oh, wala kang emergency funds. It would be better to start up and invest first and use that money to build your assets first.
Right. So guys, so talking about common mistakes that a lot of people encounter. Marvin and I have been doing a lot of these talks, so we encounter a lot of people. I think what we need to say that when we do the seminars, we don't just do the seminars. We have lunch with them, we have dinner with them, with a lot of people. We spend time, and marami dito, no, the problems that we encounter are in a way universal. Whether you're an OFW or whether you work in Makati or in BGC, medyo may ganong concerns. And the whole idea when it comes to the whole investing, people go through maraming hurdles or maraming what you call speed bumps. That wag na lang. It's very very hard to encourage people to invest and stay the ground. Stay dire-diretso, I'll do it, and that's where the behavior modification really comes.
And it's really not it's not I guess it's not the culture. We're not an investment
that adds on.
laden culture that sayang as our economy is growing, not a lot of Filipinos know about what's going on. Not a lot of
you also have to
Filipinos
understand that a lot of these people who are investing, their parents never actually invested. They were not, kasi you see families that are very entrepreneurial and all these things. They grew up seeing that, my parents actually invest, we do this, we build something. But a lot of people that today, they were not raised that way. So, isa sa nagiging problem. But again, that's not supposed to be.
I guess that's why events like Icon is very, very important, because we're trying to change the status quo. We're trying to build more consumers that build more investors from consumers that before we stop the spending cycle, that we set the tone that the next generation of Filipinos will invest
I
more.
like it when you always say, I like it that you always remind people that that everybody, investing for everyone talaga.
Oh, investing for everyone, yeah.
No Filipino left behind.
No Filipino left behind. Like for example, you go to Korea, go to Taiwan, yung stock market nila doon, it's dominated by locals, so they don't get influenced by foreign investors.
When in our trips, let's say Marvin and I, we travel together. Sometimes we're not in Singapore. You see that, they actually advertise in their train systems about investment products or financial products. But it's there, nakikita mo talaga. So you know that it is part of their culture.
But interesting, even when you go to Walmart, yung Walmart, pasok ka sa grocery, may stock price doon. This is today's stock price, tomorrow's stock price will be up to you. So it's I guess investing is talked about more in other countries. It's time for more Filipinos to be part of
we can do that. I actually want to tell a lot of people, I was in Singapore, I was taking an Uber. So my driver had a phone, di ba, yung map and everything. Tapos beside the phone, meron siya isa pang phone. I saw it, that it has the chart price and everything. So I was looking at the market. So my Uber driver is also, doing this investing. So that's something that you also want to see.
And it's nice to see that, pag tinignan mo Singapore, majority of the population is middle class, and that's what we want to see also. When we have more Filipinos investing or create businesses, they open up on other opportunities for people that parang are in the lower sectors of society. So when you invest, it's not just actually for you, but you also create opportunities to make what good economy we have already, to make it even better.
That's what I say a lot of people. Sometimes they, sobrang yaman lang. Actually, the really, really rich people, they don't need to invest. They have enough. It's us who need to invest.
So you don't need to invest anymore?
You don't need to. I have a lot of kids. No, the middle market, the lower middle market, the upper, sila yung kailangan mag-invest. Because, they're the ones who need to build.
And that's where also financial planning comes in, that you create your goals, and when you create your goals, you have your number that you want na, ito na pala yung kailangan ko to be able either to retire or to be able to live a comfortable life later on.
Second, aside from, I need to have big money, is that it's too complicated. The next problem is, we're just gonna talk to, because we don't want to discuss the whole Icon here. But again, we experienced that. Lalo na pag umatid ng stock markets, tutugo na ilong and stuff. But really, it's too complicated for me. I don't that's how do you answer that? Aside from attending stocks.
No, it's all about all about exposure. It's all about spending the time really learning about it eh. Sabi ng isang smart guy called Randall Chokson, he said there's no shortcuts to wealth eh. So you really have to spend the time to study. You really have it. Parang sa school, we've been taught from nursery.
Pero hindi siya rocket science.
Hindi siya rocket science. Oh, we've been taught all our life from nursery to college to build a career, pero we were never taught how we build our finances. And if it takes you 16 years to study or 20 years to study, what's a month? What's 6 months reading, learning, and
or even just
taking
picking
care
up
of
a
your
book
future.
really helps, no?
Oh, picking up a book. Yeah, there's so
Stock
much out
markets,
there. No, kahit if you're gonna buy a book, buy his first than mine.
You know, sabi ko nga, I tell a lot of people, if you were able to go through chemistry, biology, physics, you can easily, and those things are, with all due respect to the students, it's way harder than understanding how investments work.
And it's now, there's so much resources. Websites, YouTube,
events,
books,
blogs,
events. So financial literacy is out there already.
And I'm happy that it's becoming to be more and more mainstream. And when I was asked last Saturday when I was guesting in the show, sabi niya, so really, what do you really want to accomplish with Icon? And what I always tell them, we want to bring this whole investing, this finance, we want to bring it mainstream. We want people to see that, you know, I'm a 22-year-old working for a BPO. Oh, you're a perfect candidate to start becoming to be financially free and investing. No, but I'm a doctor, I'm already 35. It's a perfect candidate. Yeah, but I'm a businessman, I'm already 45. You're a perfect candidate. We want to see that it's for everyone. And of course, the strategies may differ. That's why, you know, they have to attend programs like what we have. But it's something that I think every Filipino should.
Yeah, that's for everyone. The younger they are, the better. If I knew this when
that
I was
our
younger.
Tagline. Was it last year, 2 years ago? No, Icon and it's time to make investing for everyone.
Yeah.
And now we're running our 5th year. Okay, guys, just a backstory. Marvin and I was doing things on my own. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Then Marvin
I was still in college back then when he was doing things on his own.
Whatever. So, si Marvin came up, sabi niya, Ninong, let's do something big. And sabi ko, sige. I was thinking, maybe we can have a conference of 200-300 people. Marvin being the young guy is, no. We're gonna do something. Might as well do it big.
Mid-20s.
Let's go SMX. Sabi ko, SMX. But it's been 5 years. You know, we've always had over 1,000 people coming in, and new people coming in, and we've featured the best minds. It's not just me and Marvin in Icon. We've had repeats. We had people coming in, new people, new ideas. So, what are you excited about Icon in 2017? Aside from hearing you,
no. It's interesting kasi there's a big question about there's so many condos coming up. There's so many condos left and right.
Big question.
Oh, is there a property bubble? Sasabog ba talaga yan? And that's what we'll talk about. That's one of our speakers.
Yeah, we call it boom or bust.
Is it still okay to invest in condos right now, given that
property in general.
Property in general. Is it okay to put your money right now?
So we're gonna have David Lichu, one of my favorite experts when it comes to property.
For those who don't know him, if you go to BGC, all of the Lichu properties that you see there,
they say 80% is handled by that guy.
That's him. So if you want to learn his knowledge on how he does it and where properties,
and, Icon, we know what works, so we're gonna bring Marvin back. Marvin's still gonna be part of the whole idea. What are you gonna talk about this time? 5 years na, guys, it's always a challenge for us to think about something new.
No. Sa akin naman, it's something different from what you talk about. It's people would say that you spend time in the market. I would say you spend time in the market and you time the market as well. So you're long term, but you come in and out when the odds are favorable for you. So that's my entire talk there.
All right, then we're gonna bring back was very famous last year. Everybody loved Rex Mendoza's coming back. So Rex gonna do a little bit of the strategies, tactics at work for them.
One of the key things I remember from Rex from last year was he bought PLDT shares at the time when Ninoy was assassinated. So he bought it at 6 pesos, dropped to 3. Even though PLDT stock is down now, he's still up, over 1,000% up still.
Galing.
Then
we have our good friend Rose.
Rosemary Rafael. Very, very good entrepreneur. Started the business more than 30 years ago. She's one of the lady pioneers in the logistics industry. She's gonna talk about.
And she see the market go up and down. I think that's one of the things that I think I want the audience to really pick up on Icon. You have this person who've seen the market in a 30-year run. Have seen how things businesses, the market, and she's still there, and she's doing well. The experience alone
and
is
the
valuable.
and the wisdom on what business do you stop, what business do you expand,
I'm excited for-
what do you taper off. So
Yeah.
that's one thing for those who want to be entrepreneurs. This is for you.
Okay.
The next is
And the one I interviewed last week was Carlo Ople.
ay,
Baliktad
grabe.
naman eh,
Ako,
grabe.
ako idol ko yun, super.
You know, we talked about the digital economy.
Pero mas idol kita, of course.
Lahat naman idol man. So, again, so the digital economy, you know how the digital economy is reshaping and, you know, trends to follow. I think, yeah, I did I mean, the videos will show also, no, kay Carlo. Amazing. Really excited for what the guy always, whenever he presents something, parang, wow. Ganun lang yung
Kasi
reaction ko.
I believe tech is the future.
Yeah.
That's where everything is
Galing.
going right now. So
Carlo.
For those-
Then,
if you want to know why foreigners naman are
this is really new. This is
Oh.
something that we're introducing to Icon for the very first time.
why they left their comfortable jobs or businesses abroad, and ano nakita nila sa Philippines. What's interesting about the economy in the Philippines that they left Europe, come to the
You know, when
Philippines.
they saw our poster, sino to? Who are they? Just this, we invited 3 guys, and these are young millennials, no? Young millennials, all put up their startup in the Philippines, all living high-paying, comfortable jobs in Europe. These are Europeans that are setting up. So the question is, Marvin, what do they see here that a lot of Filipinos don't see?
Yeah, so you'll learn their mindset on what caused them to start their businesses.
Exciting. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
for
and,
that.
and their businesses are different industries as well. So
Yeah.
you can pick whatever. If you're starting a business, you can get their ideas on how they actually started it.
You know, I was talking to some of them. You know, the things, you know, how the startup, they're experiencing, yung you know, parang there's not much revenue. They have, you know, all these things. It's amazing. Some of them really are using their life savings or whatever money that they got from parents. Ang galing, no? So they're really, in a way, they're gambling in the Philippines. And if they are willing to gamble and lose everything, who are we not to really understand? Okay, so that's Icon. It's going to be on May 27. Oh, by the way, I'm going to talk to you about how to make sense of all these things.
Oh, and if you know where the economy is headed, if it's still okay, if we're still gonna go up, what's happening because we have a new administration.
Yeah, what's going on?
Randall will tell
I'll do a
you
little
about
bit of
what's
that. But I think
happening.
I'm gonna focus also. This one is the deeper purpose and why all of these things really needs to be understood. Because at the end of the day, you know, money is only a tool. It's not the end goal. So you want to end the conference and really having a deeper understanding, because I think that's where motivation really comes from me.
Actually, I got my purpose when I met him. I was lost, but yeah, you learn a lot from what he's gonna talk about.
So May 27 at SMX Aura. Okay, from 9 to 5. You have to hurry up because
registration starts at 8
I think
o'clock.
our staff, si Mike said, less than 200, right?
Yeah, we have a few tickets remaining. So
please go get it.
I don't know.
No, link. Ano ba yun? Link.
But naputol tayo. Yeah, we have a few slots left. So sign up
bit.ly/icon_2017, all uppercase.
All uppercase letters.
Or I think it's gonna show somewhere in the video with our good-looking editor. It's gonna put it in.
Yeah,
it's gonna flash somewhere there.
Click
or is it, you know, flashing it now or something? So
just click the link below, and
yeah.
We really take pride in this conference. We spend a lot of time to make this conference. This is Randall would always say this is one of the biggest conferences, but I'll always say this is also not just the biggest conference, but ito yung conference na may puso eh. All of the speakers there, they don't share from what they know, they share from what's in their heart, and that's
why we're changing the whole
away.
tagline now. I call it the most empowering.
Most empowering.
Empowering siya talaga.
Oh, pwede. Every time I'm with you, I feel empowered. I feel good.
Cue to end already their video. Marvin's already.
Pwede ba, ang dami natin joke sa ano.
Pwede naman. Okay, it's good.
Okay,
that's what, we're still running.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
madali na ito makat.
No, it's not gonna cut it. You're gonna keep it, no? So, okay.
Okay,
so you look kind of foolish in the video.
So, hindi
right. So, see you on Icon, May 27,
Maraming
SMX
salamat.
Aura. Thank you.